the first test.
But he's got a big appeal in for LBW here, and no, says the umpire from New Zealand, Steve Dunn.
I think that was going up. Yes, hit him up on the flap, and a good decision by Dunn. He's done a good job today.
That gives us a perfect view, well above the roll, high up on the flap. Oh, that was lovely bowling by Donald.
That was a great delivery by Allan Donald, one of the best bowlers in the world today. The ball pitching just outside the off stump and cuts away like a leg spinner. Very disappointed, Allan Donald.
Yes, that's the one the fast bowler believes that justice should prevail and that he should get a nick to it. Great ball, third ball up. And now they've brought in another man. They've taken away the fine leg and they've brought in Pollock into a short cover. There's runs here, though. With a very attacking field like that, there's nobody other than the forward short leg in front of the wicket on the onside, so a push like that is easily going to bring a single, and Ratour's off the mark. Ratour just checking with umpire Dave Orchard there that this is the last ball of the day. It is, and he's going to get one run down a fine leg, so he will be on strike when play resumes at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
They have an opportunity now to win the first test if they get a substantial lead. It's the first test of a new series overseas, which has always given problems to the Indians. It's the first test where they have been found wanting against the quick bowlers or the seam bowlers. They haven't got enough runs on the board, and I think that's one of the reasons why Sachin Tendulkar, who knows the history of Indian cricket, who is aware, chose to field first, and his decision paid off, though he would have been happier if South Africa would have been dismissed for less than 200, but 235 it is. And Allan Donald has seen what Venkatesh Prasad and Javagal Srinath have done for India, and he's keen and raring to go.
Play. Come on.
A gentle loosener. Donald knows that he might have a lot of hard work ahead of him. It's very, very hot. Venkatesh Prasad, 5 for 60. Absolutely brilliant stuff that. Srinath was unlucky. He went past the bat on quite a few occasions, and David Johnson tried very well.
Oh!
Allan Donald going just a little bit short, but still drawing Vikram Ratour into the shot. Vikram Ratour, like all batsmen, or shall we say like most batsmen, not very certain.
Beautiful surroundings, beautiful ground here. And a beautifully driven through covers. This is a strong point of Ganguly. Anything up to him outside the off stump, he never misses the opportunity.
Yes, what a fine shot, and like all quick bowlers, Donald not all that happy, and I think giving him a little bit of a stare. I don't know whether they got into any conversation or not, but a fine shot there, given the width outside the off stump, and he certainly is very strong to a delivery that's wide outside the off stump.
Very fine play. Ganguly had a good series in England and equally well against the South African in India. And I think if South African have to contain him, the best thing is to bowl very, very straight and not to give him some room. Again, The ball is moving, the ball is seaming, but the line is still not right. So maybe it would be wise for Hansi Cronje to change Donald's end. Maybe if he comes from the other end, maybe he'll be able to bowl with better line with the bees behind him. But I'm sure that we will have some change from this end, and Macmillan will be asked to bowl very soon. And is very well taken in third slip. And the Indian second wicket goes down.
It's a fine catch by Andrew Hudson at third slip. Good delivery from Donald, just a little bit more bounce than has been the case so far this morning, and going away from Ratour. And Hudson, very competent slip fielder. There we see it, trying to keep it down and just carrying, but certainly a good catch by Andrew Hudson.
Great cricket here. Perfect delivery, rising delivery. Tried to play it down, but very well taken in the third slip. Hudson going down. It wasn't an easy catch, but he went down very quickly and picked up just inches from the ground. And the Indian second wicket goes down, 22 for 2.
So there we are in almost 90 minutes. India 36 runs, and they've lost the wickets of Ratour and Raman, the two openers. Raman to a beauty from Sean Pollock, took his middle stump, and the crowd certainly enjoyed that. Came early in the day, in the very first over of Pollock, second of the day.
And this, I think, is a pretty sensible move by the captain, Hansi Cronje. Get your best bowler, main strike bowler, one of the best in the world, back before the luncheon interval to try and break this partnership. He's immediately driven through the covers quite beautifully, though, by Tendulkar, and that will be 4 runs. It beat Hansi Cronje diving to his left. Donald over pitching.
Just for a change, Allan Donald trying to pitch the ball up. It could also be the fact that it's a fresh spell for him, so a bit of a loosener there. But Tendulkar quick to seize on that, driving it on the up.
Yes, this is the partnership that South Africa will desperately want to break or not allow to develop. The Donald is over pitching, and he's giving Tendulkar a bit of width, so he goes for 2 boundaries in a row. Beautifully played by the little man.
His confidence is growing. That drive past the bowler of Macmillan, and then the cover drive, and now this slash come square drive for a boundary will have done wonders to Sachin Tendulkar's confidence.
He bowled him! That's what Donald wanted, and he goes on a celebratory run. He has uprooted Tendulkar's off stump, just what his captain wanted him to do before lunch. Having been hammered for 2 delightful 4s, he comes right back with this express.
Well, cricket is a great leveler. 2 boundaries of the previous deliveries, real cracking shots as well, and then getting that in-swinger to go between bat and pad to get the prized wicket of the Indian captain Sachin Tendulkar of 15, India 52 for 4.
Another one, and again a good delivery because it was directed at the body, and there is a man in at forward short leg just waiting for that to go off the splice and in the air.
Yes, again, very well directed. And this is clever bowling by Allan Donald. He bowled the previous over in which he got the wicket of Sachin Tendulkar, where he pitched the ball up to the batsman. Even when Rahul Dravid came in, he was pitching the ball up.
That's 4 runs. He just slashed at that one, and it could have gone anywhere. As it is, it's gone down to third man for 4. Donald has brought in the extra slip. He's got 4 slips in a gully, and he's still at a wild slash at that.
Well, that's the only way to describe that shot, because there was no movement of the feet at all. He just stood there, and when he saw the ball was pitched up.
Allan Donald. He's edged it and he's gone. Nyan Mongia now goes. 1 ball after Al Dravid was LBW to Brian McMillan, and India now are 74 for 7. Nyan Mongia caught Richardson, bowled Donald for 4.
Nyan Mongia chasing one outside the off stump, not moving his feet at all, playing away from his body, and the ball was slightly outside the off stump. He should have left it alone, but he just committed himself and then to go for a push and a straightforward catch to Richardson. India lost his 7th wicket. Indians are in big trouble here. They only score 4 runs, 74 for 7.
Slight delay as Javigal Srinath was caught a little bit by surprise by the 2 wickets falling in successive deliveries. So he's only now entering the arena with India in big trouble at 74 for 7. Allan Donald, who with the first ball of the over dismissed Nyan Mongia, caught behind by Dave Richardson, 37-year-old wicketkeeper of South Africa. For full, he'd faced 17 balls, and so 2 wickets have fallen with the score on 74. Huge job now facing the Indian batsmen. Both of them on naught. Allan Donald, one of the better fast bowlers in world cricket today, and one of the quickest, has figures of 11 overs and 1 ball, 3 for 36 to date. He complements the other bowlers. Pollock 2 for 16, 2 for 18, and McMillan 2 for 11. Brilliant catch by Daryl Cullinan, taken off the glove. Srinath is standing there. He reckons it didn't hit him on the glove. It might have hit above on the armband, but he's been adjudged caught by Cullinan. First ball of Pollock for naught.
Very quick delivery, and this is what I was expecting from Donald. And a short rising delivery, and he couldn't do anything else just to defend that one. And Cullinan took a very fine catch, running back and diving full length, and he lost 3 wickets in 3 balls.
So Srinath now going at naught, and the score of India 74 for 8. Venkatesh Prasad on his way to the wicket, or is that David Johnson? Under the helmet, didn't recognize him, and he's there because India have lost 3 wickets in 3 balls. The happy man, Allan Donald, wearing the noseband and the clown's war paint, but he's no clown today. He's got 2 wickets in 2 balls, and he's going for a hat-trick, and the South Africans are excited. One of the reasons because of this, and the slow motion replay will probably tell you that the ball did not hit the glove, it hit his arm guard, and therefore officially should not have been given out. Very difficult for the umpire Dunn to give that decision. It looked as though it could have hit the glove, but it didn't, and the sound being made because of the arm guard was very similar to the glove. So unluckily Srinath given out, and now every single South African fielder around the bat.
Donald just, I think, would like to bowl very, very straight to David Johnson, because there are not many hat-trick has been taken in Test cricket, and he has an opportunity over here, bowling to a better batsman who's coming at number 10, and is not known for his batting.
Well, he navigates that one, and applause for Allan Donald, who tried to bowl a Yorker and get the ball through David Johnson's defence, and there are his stats. Wicket, wicket, and naught. Good delivery, but well played under huge pressure by David Johnson. Only 33 overs have been bowled by South Africa thus far.
On the offside, I think that will definitely upset Macmillan.
And David Johnson not happy with that decision. He reckons the ball went off the shoulder. This was a short delivery from Allan Donald. And Srinath earlier on also was not happy about the decision given by umpire Steve Dunn. He thought that the ball had gone off his forearm protector. This one does look as if it had gone off the shoulder of David Johnson. It's a fine catch that by Adam Backer. He had to run a fair bit. The ball was falling. Grab it inches from the ground. But as they say, look in the newspapers tomorrow. David Johnson, when he looks in the newspapers tomorrow, will find that he's been given out, caught, and India are 9 for 89.